it's Alvy from Luminescence, and I'm here about to do my stage 2 twin flame reading. Now this reading is it's more direct, it's for anyone, but it's more directed at the people who are in the stage 2, what I call stage 2, which is the stage where you let go of doing things for the twin and to get the twin back, and you start concentrating on yourself and giving yourself all of that love, and you integrate all of your shadows, and you do all your inner work basically, and your healing. So I'm doing readings for you guys to help empower you through your journey, because sometimes this part of the journey is really tricky and it can kind of have you, beating your head against the wall, feeling a bit off or struggling basically. So hopefully my readings will help you navigate your way through this healing stage. Now the reason that I've got 3 stages that I talk about is because I have been on this high vibrational love journey for, since 1999. That was the first time I had a spiritual catalyst. Back then we didn't have, Facebook groups for twin flames or anyone who really knew what was going on, and I had to kind of work that out myself. And since then, in the last 3 years, I've had 4 more really intense kind of soul connections. I don't really like to label them as false twins or catalysts or anything like that. I just appreciate them for what they are, because relationships are really here just to bring us consciousness. Love comes from within us. So anyway, so this is stage, and then when you get to stage 3, sorry, can't go ranting off, don't I, sometimes. Anyway, so then you get to stage 3. Once you've done all that healing, you're like a self-actualized person. You're a sovereign being. You know how to use your gifts, and you know what your mission is, and you can use all of the stuff that you've learned, and how to relate to people in a heart-centered way, and how to access unity consciousness and all of that sort of stuff, and you are doing your mission and helping people with that stuff. So this is stage 2. This is self-healing stuff, okay, or the healing stage, and self-love. So let's have a look at the cards. The first message is relationship bliss. So what I'm getting from this card is that you need to make this relationship bliss within yourself. Like, don't rely on other people to keep you happy. If you rely on things from outside sources to make you happy, they can get taken away at any time. If your happiness comes from within, then you're good, So what do you want to be working on? And this is what I do on my page a lot of the time, Luminescence Heart-Centered Healing, is I will post, inspiring things, but they're things from my heart, they're things that I actually believe in and things that I do. About making union with yourself and loving yourself and treating yourself like you are your twin flame, because you are your own twin flame, truly. Until you can balance that up, until you can come to that conclusion, until you can love yourself as much as you love this other person, then, you won't have union, you won't have the things that you want, because this whole journey is about bringing you back to yourself and shedding all of the stuff that we're indoctrinated with from the minute we're born about who we are and what we are that isn't actually true, and it's not really what we are at all. Working on coming into union with yourself. I say, like, union starts with you for a reason, because it's all about you. And it's not like a selfish thing about you, it's just about concentrating on you and healing you, and loving yourself for who you are, and integrating your ego and your shadow, and understanding all the different facets of your personality, and knowing that it's okay to be who you are, and loving yourself for it. Okay, so the next message is bondage. Issues of control and freedom. So this one's telling me, like, you get to a certain point when you're in stage 1, in the romantic stage, where, especially if you're in separation, like, there's some people who, particularly like the second wave people, the crystal children, that sort of generation, who can just go into union and stay there because of the work that the people that the wave before have done, resolving stuff and all that sort of stuff. But when you're in separation, if you happen to experience that, you will get to a point where you feel really restricted, your heart feels heavy, and you just want to bust out of this stuff and all of these beliefs and all that sort of stuff. And that is a point of power, okay? That is where you actually start to heal. That is where you start to become who you actually came to be here. That didn't make any sense, but I know what, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Okay, so this is about busting out of your comfort zone and, you know, making those moves that you need to make, even if the beliefs that you have are keeping you, you know, they make you feel safe. Sometimes you have to let go of them. It's all about expansion. This path is all about expansion and growth and bringing growth to, you know, the whole of humanity eventually. So swift decisions. So yeah, this is the energy of change. Basically what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you guys will be hitting that point where you want to let go, where you want to move from stage 1 to stage 2, and you'll be letting go of all of the bondage, which is really what it feels like. Is bondage. It feels tight and heavy around your heart, and it just it doesn't serve you to be. It teaches you for a while, but it doesn't serve you to be stuck there for too long. It starts to really wear down on your self-esteem and all of that sort of stuff. So swift changes, eventually, it's sort of like one day you wake up and bam, you're like, nah, fuck this, I'm throwing it all in the bin. It truly, that's how it happened for me anyway. Like, I had an epiphany and I was just like, no, this is bullshit, I'm not doing this anymore. But then again, I'm a bit of a rebel and I do things like that. I will push the boundaries and change things. And that's why I do what I do, because I'm here to kind of give people alternative perspectives on this path. That's part of my mission, I guess. So these are guidance cards. These are going to tell us how we get there. So change, letting go of the past. This seems to be a big theme at the moment because we're going through a lot of healing, shifting energy. Lots of things are coming up from the past, but we have to be really, you have to sort of train yourself to recognize when it's a trigger or when it's a past trauma. It's a bit like PTSD in a way, I think, and I'm not making light of anyone who's got PTSD. I think it's a very hard thing, but releasing the past. Sometimes you need to talk to somebody. Sometimes, you know, going into the groups. I run it. Oh, I don't run it. I am part of the admin team of Twin Flame Souls Journey on Facebook, and we have a really good friendly group of people who will there's always someone around who can help you, or who's got really good advice, or just will talk to you if you need that. And also if you need professional help, I'm a qualified holistic counsellor. I do intuitive holistic kind of mentoring and mindset changing for twin flames. So if you wanted to book a session with me, you can come to my page. I'll leave a link below. Yeah, so letting go of the past, however that works for you. I say chuck it in the fuck it bucket, close the door. Sometimes there's things that you just need to let go of, no matter how good they seem. There's a reason that you don't have them, and the reason is that there's something better for you. The universe doesn't want you to have just willy-nilly stuff. That, you know, if you've got a higher path, it'll shut doors so that you don't end up on the wrong path. So, and the next guidance card we have is harmony and balance, which is temperance. So this is talking about balancing your energies, and this is what we are really looking at here with this empowerment reading. With these cards coming up, like I said, that kind of indicate that a lot of you will be graduating to the stage 2 part of this journey, where you focus on yourself and you love yourself. That's bringing things back into balance. It's bringing harmony to the connection, because when you're in the other stage, the first stage, you're often, you know, you're over-giving and you're doing things just to get this person back into your life, and it doesn't work that way. You can't fool the universe. You have to, if you're going to self-improve, you need to be doing it for the right reasons, or you'll just end up stuck in an endless cycle of trying to help yourself and never getting anywhere. So, the next card, and this is the outcome card, good fortune. So if you guys can do all of this, I can see that, you know, it's going to bring you good stuff. This one's actually talking about money, which is pretty cool. Maybe the fact that you'll be focusing on yourself and, you know, loving yourself and working on building up this relationship bliss within you and within your life, not necessarily within a relationship, will bring you new ways of, you know, it will bring you abundance. I think that's what I'm trying to say. And abundance can come in many different forms. So that's the end of this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you can get more readings with me. I also do personal readings, so if you need personal readings, twin flame readings, you want an empowerment reading or an energy healing, I do divine love energy healing as well. Come to my page, Luminescence Heart Centered Healing. You can pay and book there. You can have a chat with me and see if it's, you know, something that's going to help you working with me. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can do that too. I'll leave a link below. Bye.